Good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Minnesota, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Max Kepler, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Polanco is off of first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. John Gant gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
From the stretch, Rafael Devers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Up next, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Sales ready. Here it is on 1-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 264 is average entering play. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jake Hayes.
2 down, no one on base, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now into the box is Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kike Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball called for strike two.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Gant is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Ball three.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Renfroe, base runner at first with one out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now is Christian Arroyo, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And now the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Bobby Dahlbeck comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 home. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Martinez.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roy, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are loaded with only one out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 2-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Boston's out in front, 3-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Brent Rooker.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Brent Rooker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three and one.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away now in the Minnesota 3rd, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez. First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rooker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Ball,
1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Twins nothing. Stepping in once again is Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the AB now. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High in the air into shallow left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Shortstop.
And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now to the plate, Christian Arroyo, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
One and one. Here it comes.
I got to count 2 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Sail into the windup. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Astudillo leads off first with 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he takes strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So 2 on with 2 away, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Twin strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled in his first AB.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Rafael.
Next to stand in is Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Base is empty, 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. base hit into right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Josh Donaldson. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch as he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Next up is Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Jorge Polanco. And he lays off there, 1-0. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
Into the box, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
The count 1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Red Sox 3 and the Twins 1. Ralph Garza enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Hernandez.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Garza stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Hunter Renfroe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He bounced out last time up. One and 1 the count.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flew out last time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Now it'll be Andrelton Simmons. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Sale's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Stepping in now, Williams Astudillo, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
To 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jake Cave will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, as the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Simmons over at second. Astudillo on at first with nobody out. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Brent Rooker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Hernandez is there. Let's see if they try it. And with one out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
Designated hitter, Luis Arias.
So stepping in is Luis Arias, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. What a play to preserve the lead. Definitely worth another look as we head to break. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Garrett Whitlock has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2-2 the count. Chopped weakly to the right. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Edgar Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 0-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Up next for Minnesota, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
Striding in is Jake Cave. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. Simmons at second with 2 down. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Boston win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Chris Sale notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Matt Barnes wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.